Day 1. You wake up inside a helicopter flying over a massive tropical island. A few moments later, the pilot turns toward you and says, "Welcome to your next challenge." The helicopter lands on the island. As soon as you step outside, the pilot hands you a black tablet. Then, without saying another word, he flies away. You unlock the tablet. One message immediately appears on the screen. You have an unlimited budget. You have 30 days to build a fully functioning country. Every decision is permanent. Failure is not an option. You open the island map. Your very first decision is choosing the location of your future capital city. The moment you press confirm, the entire project comes to life. Roads, bridges, an airport, a seaport, everything is now being planned. Next, you authorize the very first national infrastructure project. There is no turning back anymore. Less than an hour later, massive cargo ships appear on the horizon. Transport aircraft fill the sky. The operation has officially begun. Heavy machinery begins rolling onto the island. Excavators, bulldozers, cranes, thousands of workers arrive one after another. Construction starts immediately. You personally supervise every stage of the operation. Engineers wait for your approval. Every order you give shapes the future of your country. By sunset, the island already looks completely different. Roads are taking shape. Construction never stops. And this is only day 1. Day 5. 5 days have passed. The island is no longer empty. Every morning begins with new decisions. Today, your focus is infrastructure. New roads are expanding across the island. Every kilometer brings the future city closer. Construction of the island's first bridge is underway. It will connect the entire country together. Work has also begun on the international seaport. Supplies continue arriving every single day. The future power plant is slowly taking shape. A country cannot exist without electricity. Underground crews are laying water pipes, cables, and utilities. Most people will never see this work, but it is the foundation of everything. The land for the future capital is finally ready. Construction can now truly begin. The first foundations are being poured. Soon, this empty land will become your capital. Every project is moving forward at the same time. Thousands of people now depend on your decisions. By evening, the island has changed more than you imagined. Work doesn't stop after sunset. The night shift is just beginning. Construction continues around the clock. Every hour matters. Another objective completed. Your next mission. Build your very first city. Day 9. The foundations are behind you. Today, your mission is no longer to build infrastructure, it is to build your very first city. Just 4 days ago, this was an empty construction site. Now, the first streets and buildings are finally taking shape. The city's first boulevard is almost complete. Every new street brings the capital one step closer to reality. The first hospital is ready. Soon, it will protect the lives of thousands of future citizens. Schools are opening before the first families even arrive. A real city must be ready for every generation. Parks, trees, and public spaces transform construction into a place people will one day proudly call home. The first buses begin testing their routes. Everything is ready, except for the passengers. The city center is finally complete. The streets are silent, waiting for life to begin. One final inspection confirms it. Your first city is officially ready for the future. The city is complete, but buildings alone cannot create a nation. Now, it's time to welcome your first citizens. Day 14. Your city is finally complete. Today, for the first time, it will welcome real people instead of construction crews. The first families begin to arrive. After 2 weeks of building, your country is no longer just a project. Empty streets fill with people, traffic, and laughter. The city you've built is finally coming to life. Shops open, parks fill with families, and everyday life begins. This place finally feels like home. Your first citizens have arrived. But a city alone isn't enough. Now it's time to build a real government. Day 20. You built the country. Now it's time to build the government that will lead its future. Parliament, ministries, and government offices are finally ready. The nation is preparing for a new chapter. For the first time, your government gathers to make decisions that will shape the country's future. The national flag rises above the capital. Today, your people witness the birth of their new nation. The first official laws are signed. From this moment on, your nation governs itself. Every system is now working together. Your country is no longer under construction, it is fully operational. Foreign delegations arrive to see what you've created. The world is finally beginning to pay attention. Your government is complete, but one final challenge remains: earning recognition from the rest of the world. Day 24. A massive hurricane is heading straight for your nation. Everything you've built is now at risk. The evacuation begins immediately. Every minute counts as emergency teams prepare the country for impact. The evacuation begins immediately. Every minute counts as emergency teams prepare the country for impact. Powerful waves destroy parts of the coastline, but your emergency teams refuse to give up. In moments like these, protecting people matters more than protecting buildings. The storm is finally over. Now the nation begins its toughest task: recovering together. Every repaired road and every helping hand proves that your nation is stronger than any storm. You protected your nation. Now one final challenge remains: proving its strength to the entire world. Day 29. The final inspection begins. Today, the world will decide whether your nation is truly ready. The inspectors examine the rebuilt seaport, where reconstruction continues without stopping daily operations. The repaired bridge carries traffic once again, proving your nation recovered faster than anyone expected. Life continues across the capital, even while the last reconstruction projects are still underway. Emergency teams demonstrate the systems that protected thousands of lives during the hurricane. The evacuation begins immediately. Every minute counts as emergency teams prepare the country for impact. The chairman finally stands and announces the result. The inspection has been successfully passed. A single handshake says more than words. Your nation has earned the world's respect. The entire nation celebrates together, knowing every challenge has made it stronger than before. Only one day remains. Tomorrow, your 30-day journey will finally reach its destination. Day 30. The final morning has arrived. 30 days ago, this island was completely empty. Today, you stand before a thriving nation built through determination, courage, and countless difficult decisions. For the first time, you have nothing left to build. The people live their lives, businesses work, children play, and the nation moves forward on its own. That is your greatest achievement. Looking back at where everything began, it's hard to believe how much has changed. Every road, every bridge, and every neighborhood tells the story of these unforgettable 30 days. Today, the entire nation celebrates together. This success belongs not to one person, but to everyone who believed, worked together, and never gave up when the future seemed uncertain. The challenge is officially complete. From an empty island to a recognized nation, every obstacle became another step toward building something truly extraordinary. Every mission is complete. Every goal has been achieved. Looking across the skyline, you realize this journey was never just about construction, it was about creating a home for an entire nation. 30 days ago, this was only a dream. Today, it stands before the world as a thriving nation. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. The challenge is complete.